details coming in. Trains with 30 tons of humanitarian cargo have arrived in the Zaporizhia region. The cargo was sent within the framework of joint humanitarian initiatives of the Joint Forces Command of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Now, according to the commander of the Joint Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, Lieutenant General has said that the aid consists of generators of autonomous energy supply, medicines, long-term storage, food and baby food. These are food supplies that have been sent to 2 Ukrainian cities, and Ukraine forces are sending aid to 2 of the worst hit cities that we are looking at this point. And the war that has entered into its 2nd month, extremely concerning, because the Defense Ministry of Russia is now declaring victory, saying that the first phase of the special military operation is almost done. And they are now focusing on liberating the Donbas region. While at a time like this, how exactly is Mariupol looking like, where there has been widespread destruction? Patrick Lancaster sending us this report from the war zone.
And we've moved on to this kindergarten here, where some of the women and children are housed, and we're told there's a total of 71 people here, and 39 of them are children in many rooms of this kindergarten. And we've talked to some of the people here, some of the parents, and we've heard some very hard things about what was happening in Mariupol. We had 2 women tell us that the Azov Battalion, which is nationalist Ukrainian forces, were not letting people evacuate the city before and during the attacks, and we've heard this before, but this is the first time we've actually gotten complete confirmation of it. And one woman also was saying how the Azov Battalion was firing on the civilians there and using the rooftops to fire from. Very hard situation here, but she said they were firing on the civilians, using all the civilian buildings to fire from. So this is a very hard situation here, and we wish the best for these people, but right now they're in this area to be registered, so all the documents are okay as they go forward to wherever they want to go, because they say they feel free here. They can go back, try to go to Europe, go to Russia, stay in the DNR or DPR, and we hope the best for them, and we're going to keep showing you all the breaking news here. Amounts of these tents here set up to house these refugees, and now we hear there's a kindergarten kind of up the way where they're housing children and mothers. We're going to go check that out. I'm Patrick Lancaster, and this is a special report for Republic Media Network. And right now we are in the village of Bisimina, which is not far from Mariupol. And this is where a center for refugees coming from Mariupol has been set up by DPR and Russian forces. And right now, many thousands of refugees that are here are queuing up for the morning meal that's supplied by the DPR emergency services and DPR and Russian forces. And we can see the DPR emergency services here behind me. And in the last days, there's been many estimates of the amount of refugees that have been evacuated from Mariupol. The total before this intensification in the hostilities here was a city of 500,000 people. Days ago, it was estimated that there was still 300,000 left in the city of that has been put into ruins, and now the new estimate is there is still 100,000 still in Mariupol. Now we're seeing a long line of people queuing to come to this village and to register to enter the rest of the Donetsk People's Republic and possibly Russia. And we're gonna have a look around here and see what the real situation is.